Hi, Verbling. My name is Michaela. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona. And today we're talking about some vocabulary for tools and gardening and other general around the house vocabulary. If you guys are interested in private tutoring lessons, I have some open slots this week, mostly on Thursday and Friday, but I'm open pretty much all weekdays. And you can send me a message if you need a different time. Kako, welcome to class. Kako, are you there? You're muted. I'm going to show you how to unmute yourself. So, Kako, if you're not sure how to unmute yourself, come to the top of the screen, click this button here, and when it's gray and white, you should be able to speak and have us hear you. All right. Helberth, welcome to class.
Thanks. Are you a teacher?
I'm doing really well today. This is my last class of the day, and then I'm going dancing, so I'm pretty excited.
Ah, it's great.
Where are you from, Helberth? I think this is my first time meeting you.
Yes, I'm from Brazil.
Very cool. What part of Brazil?
I live in Brasilia, the capital of the country.
Nice. Do you like it there?
Yes, it's very good.
Awesome. I've never been to Brasilia.
You never came here?
Not to Brasilia.
Ah, yes. Where are you from?
Phoenix, Arizona originally?
Ah, yes.
All right. And Danielle, welcome to class. Or Daniel, I should say.
It's Daniel, I guess.
Daniel, yeah.
Yeah.
I love your cat picture. It's great. Is that your cat?
Yeah, he's awesome.
He's very cool looking. And where are you from, Daniel?
I'm from Brazil.
What part?
It's a city called Porto Alegre. It's actually in the southern part of Brazil, a bit close
I've been there
to
before.
Argentina, I guess. Yeah.
I went through Porto Alegre once when I was going through Uruguay. I went from Uruguay to Porto Alegre and then all the way up.
Oh, nice. And did you like it?
Of course, it was beautiful. It was a little cold
Yeah, it's an
there,
amazing
actually.
city. Yeah, we have winters here.
And
But
lots of
it's
tea.
it's not so cold here. I mean, the average like degree weather here is like 15 degrees to 20 degrees, so it's not that cold, but yeah.
Super cold. Not too cold. All right. Good to meet you, Daniel. Andre Luis, welcome back.
Hello, teacher.
Good to have you back, Andre Luis. You're doing lots of classes today, aren't you?
Yes. I was in
How
your
many
last
classes? 2? More?
in another class. I was.
So this is your second class today, right?
Yes.
Very cool. Well, I'm glad you chose to spend it here with me.
Okay.
All right, and
pleasure.
Kako, welcome to class. Kako, are you there? You're still muted, Kako. If you're having trouble, let me know in the chat box. Write me a little question, and I'll try to help you out. And Kadir, welcome to class.
Hello, how are you?
Good, nice to meet you, Kadir. Where are you from?
I'm from Turkey. Turkey.
Awesome. Very cool. Good to
Yes.
meet you.
Thank you. What about you? Where are you from?
Phoenix, Arizona.
Arizona. Oh, very good.
Yep, Southwest. So, to start with, today we're talking about vocabulary that has to do with like gardening and tools and some around the house vocabulary. So I want to know, what is your least favorite chore around the house? Your least favorite chore. So for me, I think maybe mopping is my least favorite chore. I really don't like mopping.
Hmm.
Kadir, what's your least favorite chore and why?
Actually, I'm not sure. Actually, I don't know a lot of things about tools.
So what kind of work do you do around the house?
Me, maybe gardening, because we have little garden uh, back of our house, and sometimes I help my father because he is really keen on gardening, and yes, I am trying to help him. Yes, just this.
Do you like to garden?
Sometimes, because if weather is hot, I really hate it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hello? Hello?
Hello,
Where is the teacher?
I don't know, maybe there is a problem.
Where are you from?
I'm from Turkey. What about you?
Tokyo, Japan?
No, I'm from Turkey.
Ah, Turkey.
Turkey,
Ah, yes, I understand. I'm from Brazil.
Brazil. Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Probably there is a problem with her microphone or internet connection. I don't know.
Yeah, the teacher go out.
Yes. Maybe we can continue
Yes,
when
I'm back.
Hello.
Sorry, guys. There was some weird Google Hangout thing happening, and I had to fix it. But now I'm back. So, Helbert, what is your least favorite chore around the house?
I don't understand, teacher. Repeat, please.
Your least favorite chore. I'll put it in the chat box. Chore.
Sure.
So, a chore is a duty you have around the house. Cleaning the dishes, washing clothes, mopping the floor,
I
dusting,
don't like nothing
vacuuming.
this. I don't like nothing this.
Really? So
I'm
you
lazy
don't like
boy.
any?
I'm lazy boy. Only eat.
Mm. What's your least favorite though? So you're saying you don't like any of them, but what's the one that you like the least? It's like you hate it. You never ever want to do it.
I don't like the wash the dishes and I don't cook. I don't like to cook.
So who does all that?
Nothing.
All right, you hate it all.
Yes.
Kako, how about you? What's your least favorite chore? Still nothing. Okay, so let's go over to the document. We're going to learn some words for tools today.
Teacher.
Yeah.
Actually, I want to learn some tools about construction because my department is civil engineering, and probably about construction tools will be more useful for me. Yes.
All right, you're in luck because today we're going to start by talking about construction, and then we're going to go and talk a little bit about other things too. But first, we're going to start here. So let's read these together. I'm going to read all of them, and then I'm going to ask you guys to read them too.
Okay.
The ones we have in view are mallet, handsaw, sandpaper, a drill, which has a chuck and a bit, a plane, a screwdriver, a bradawl, a file, a plunger, a coping saw, a hammer, which has a claw on this end. Here we have a bolt, a washer, a nut, screws and nails, a spirit level, a tape measure, and a vise. Oh, and this is a hacksaw. I don't think I did that one yet. Let's do, there's a few more below, and as soon as this loads, we'll talk about them. We've got a chisel, a wrench, a monkey wrench, pliers, toolbox, pocket knife, pair of scissors, step ladder, and ladder. All right, do you guys have any questions on these words or what they are?
Yes, what about monkey? Yes, very interesting name.
The monkey wrench is a funny name, right? This
Yes.
one here. Yeah, that's the one that kind of, it adjusts. It can get larger and smaller. Now, why we call it a monkey wrench, I don't know.
Okay.
So,
In Brazil, the name is Key England.
Yeah, we
England key, huh?
yes,
Key England.
we use the same name in Turkey.
Interesting.
Yes.
I don't know why.
I don't know why. Maybe there is a story. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe that's true. Maybe it's something derogatory. Maybe Americans said, "Oh, in England, they're all monkeys. Monkey wrench."
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know why we call it that. But what are some of the tools you use most frequently, Kadir?
Yes, maybe a hammer, pretty common,
Mhm.
and screwdriver.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe step ladder or ladder I can use because probably my mother want me, curtains. Yes, which verb may I use? Curtain, put curtain, or yes, I
To
don't
put
know.
the curtains up?
Yes,
Yeah, you can use a step ladder to put curtains up.
okay.
Awesome.
And maybe nails with a hammer. Yes, maybe tape measure.
Mhm.
Anything else? Toolbox, maybe.
Yeah, to put it all in.
Yes, actually, I every time I help my father, and he has a toolbox, and there are a lot of gadgets and there are a lot of tools in it. Yes, maybe monkey wrench. Yeah, and
Okay.
of course scissors, maybe. That's all
Yeah, those
for
are
now.
super useful. Helberth, which are the tools you use most frequently?
I use it the screwdriver and the wrench and monkey wrench. I work it to fix the elevators
Oh,
a
Oh,
long
so
time
you
ago.
use those a lot.
Yes,
All
a
right.
long time ago I worked this.
So you're familiar with some of these tools. You're not so lazy. Okay. So we're going to use these tools in a fill in the blank. We're going to read sentences, and you have to decide which tool is best for each blank.
teacher,
Yeah.
sorry, may I ask a question? May I use drill? May I use screw instead of drill? May I use screw?
What?
Screw.
I'm not
I
sure I've
write
heard of. Oh, screw?
screw.
Instead of drill?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
A screw is actually something more like, it's similar. Oh, here they are. Screws are like nails, but they have those little roundy things on them so that you can twist
Hmm.
them in. So these are
Okay.
screws.
Okay.
All right. So the first fill-in-the-blank sentence, let's have Helberth read it and decide which tool goes in the blank.
I use a very tall lander when I put Christmas lights. I read the second.
Yep.
The first, né?
Uh-huh.
I got a splinter from my wooden kitchen table, so I use it to smooth over the surface. I don't know, Chich.
So it's in the top section of tools. What tool would you use to smooth a surface?
Sandpaper.
Yeah, sandpaper. Excellent. Thank you very much. Kadir, will you do the next one?
Yes. I use a very tall, probably ladder or step ladder when I put Christmas light up because my roof is 15 feet high.
So which is it, ladder or step ladder?
Maybe ladder, because
Probably ladder.
it is higher than step ladder maybe.
Exactly. Thank you. Helberth, will you do number 3?
When my toilet is clogged, I borrow a plunger.
Plunger.
Plunger from
From?
my
Yeah.
neighbor.
Thank you. Excellent. Kadir, the next
Yes.
one?
To decorate the Christmas tree, my little brother needs to use, even though the tree is only 6 feet tall, he is too short to reach the top. Okay, can you go up, teacher, please?
Uh-huh.
And probably step ladder.
Yeah, now it's step ladder because it's slightly shorter. All right. Helberth, the next one?
Before I bought my coat, I had to use to make sure that the widget would fit inside the door frame.
So what tool would you need for that?
I don't know, teacher.
Kadir, do you have any idea?
Teacher, I want to ask some question about vocabulary. For
Uh-huh.
example, frame and another word I can't see now.
Width.
Yes,
So,
maybe couch and frame.
okay.
Before I bought
So,
my
first of
couch.
all, the phrase here is door frame. And door frame is the outer part of the door. I'll put a picture up so you guys can get a better idea of what it is.
Mm, my couch. Okay, may I see pictures?
Yeah, I'm putting a picture up right now. So the door frame is the outer part of the door. So it's this wood part here.
Yeah. Yes, okay. Okay,
So we
okay.
have to make sure that the couch fits, right? It's not larger than the frame, because otherwise we'd have a problem.
Actually, we use frame for pictures or
Also,
portrait.
yeah.
Yes, frame,
That's another way
picture
to use
frame.
it.
Okay.
So, and then you also wanted to know couch.
Couch, yes. I bought
Couch
my
is the same as sofa.
sofa. Yeah,
Couch
okay.
is usually made of leather, and sofa is usually made of some kind of fabric, but they're about the same thing. Most people will say it's the same thing.
Yeah, okay.
What about this one? What's the width of something?
With actually, it's noun form of white.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. So how wide is something? You need to know the width. Okay, so
With.
what tool are you going to use to make sure that the width
Yes. Teacher, actually, I got it. May I use a picture?
Yeah.
Can you go up, please?
Yeah. Sorry, it's just loading. Oh, there we go.
Probably exactly tape measure.
Yeah, tape measure. Perfect. Thanks. All right. This one's for Hellbirth. Will you do that one?
I use to open the battery compartment of my remote control. It's a screw. You use a screw to open the battery compartment of my remote control.
Which one did you want?
Screwdriver.
Yeah, screwdriver. Perfect. Thank you. All
Teacher,
right.
what about compartment? Battery
Compartment?
Yes.
Compartment is like a little storage space. So the area where batteries are, it's like this tiny little separated
Yes.
space.
Drill without cables. Yes.
What?
Maybe drill. You use drill without cables. You don't plug in anywhere. You don't plug in the socket.
Yeah, so batteries is what we use instead of cables. But compartment is just a small section. Like you can also say, you know, in your car you have a compartment for papers and things like that.
Yes, okay. I
You
got
can
it.
call that a compartment as well. All right, Kadir, will you do this one?
Yes. Another day I discovered that my shelves is tiled. I suspect it might be because my books kept falling off, but I used a blah blah to be sure. Teacher, what is tiled?
This word here, tilted.
Tilted, sorry. Tilted.
I'll show you. So we've got two options, something that's flat, right? And
Yes.
something that's tilted. So we have flat or tilted.
Tilted.
Yeah, something that's not quite straight on. It's like a little crooked.
Yeah, okay, I got it. Actually, can you show me pictures?
Pictures above?
Yes.
These ones here?
About tools, yes. Spirit level.
Yes. So we have to test if it's tilted.
Yes.
We use the spirit. Perfect. Thanks. Okay. Any other questions about these tools?
Teacher, what about sandpaper? Yes, I got it. Sorry. Yes. And make some surface smooth for smoothing.
Uh-huh.
Maybe. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Down to the gardening tools. This time I'm going to ask, let's have Helberth read all of these tools, and then I'll have Kadir read the next set.
Okay. Rakes.
Rakes. Uh-huh.
Rakes. Fork. Spade. Ou espada.
Spade. You were right.
Spade. Shovel. Hand fork. Trowel. Axe. Shears.
Thank you very much. And
It's
Kadir, will you
correct, the
read these?
pronunciation?
Yeah, you got all those right.
Okay.
Kadir, there's a few down here for you to read.
Yes, the same gadgets. No.
No, different ones.
Okay. A lawn mower, wheelbarrow, hose, watering can.
So, now we're going to fill in the blank about this guy's day and what he does with his yard. I'm going to give you guys probably 2 or 3 minutes to read this and to try to fill in the blank. And just so you guys are prepared, do you all have this document open on your computer also? No? Yes? No?
I don't use the computer. I have a pad.
Got it. Okay. So that will be hard to do for you then. Just go ahead and read this and try to decide which words you need to fill in the blank. So it's hard because I can't put them in the same shot at the same time.
Yes.
But I'll read it out loud, and then you guys try and fill in the blanks on your own, and then I'm going to ask you guys to read it with the blanks completed, okay?
Okay.
All right. So my yard requires a lot of maintenance. Every day I fill my blank with the blank 6 times so I can water all my flowers. As I water them, I also clip dead branches and leaves with my blank. Then I blank all the dead leaves into a pile and use a blank to put them in my blank so that I can bring them to the dumpster. Plus, I have to blank my blank at least once a week or the grass gets overgrown. It's so much work. I think one day I might just use a blank to chop down all my plants. Okay.
Teacher, maybe I can guess for blink
Okay.
something.
Yes,
And
go ahead.
my yard requires a lot of maintenance. Every day I fill my watering can
Mm-hmm.
with the water 6 times maybe.
Nope, not water.
Not water. Maybe maybe with hose.
Yeah, with the hose. I fill my
With
watering
the hose.
can with the hose. Perfect. Keep going.
Teacher, what's the yard? Maybe garden?
Yard, the word yard. This one?
Yes. Yes, yard.
Yard is the area of land you have in front of your house or in back of your house. So
Okay.
many times people have a front yard and a backyard.
Yes. Okay.
All right, keep going. Try at least one more.
Yes. As I water them, I also clip that branch and leaves with my. Can you go up, please? I want to see pictures.
Oops, too far. Here we go.
Yes, okay, I got it. Shears, with the shears.
Yes, excellent. All right, thank you very much, Kadir.
Teacher,
And
what does
yeah.
it mean? Clip that.
Clip?
Clip that. Clip that branch and leaves.
Oh, clip dead branches. So
Clip
dead
that.
branches are the branches that are not alive anymore.
Okay, I see.
Dead. And welcome to class, Jefferson? Jefferson?
Hello everyone. Hi teacher.
Good to meet you. Where are you from?
I'm from Brazil.
So
Good to
it's
meet you too.
Jefferson?
Yes, exactly.
All right. So we've been going over some of this vocabulary. Jefferson, do you have any chores that you really like to do or really don't like to do?
Sorry, can you repeat? The sound was cutted.
What are some chores around the house that you really like to do or really don't like to do?
I don't know. Maybe to clean the house. I don't like so much.
So what part of house cleaning do you not like?
Let me see. Maybe to sweep the the floor, sweep the ground.
Yeah, that's pretty tedious.
Yes, exactly.
All
I
right.
don't know another thing. I'm not so used to clean the house at least.
That's okay. So we're just finishing up this paragraph that talks about some chores. And Helbert, would you help us finish up? Try and fill in some of these blanks here. These
Okay.
ones.
Then
And if you need me to go up, if you need any of these words, I can.
shears all the dead leaves.
We already used shears for the clipping. So now we've got all these dead leaves and branches. What are we going to use to collect the dead leaves and branches?
The rakes.
Yeah, we're going to rake. Exactly. So we're going to rake all the dead leaves into a pile and use a blank what?
Use a wheelbarrow to put them.
Yeah, wheelbarrow. To put them in my what?
My up, please.
Oh, oops. We did this wrong. This one's wheelbarrow. And this one is something else.
Put them in my air barrels.
So what are we going to
I
use to get the leaves into the
use
wheelbarrow?
a spade.
Could be a spade, yeah. That would work. Okay. So use my spade to put them in my wheelbarrow.
So that I can bring them to the dumpster.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I have to. I don't know, teacher.
This one's about grass. What do we use on grass?
The grass, the fork.
A fork?
Yes. To cut the grass?
To cut the grass. What do we use? The fork?
Fork, no, the shears.
Do you cut your grass with this?
The shears.
That would take forever. That would take so long.
No, the another. This the law mower.
Yes, exactly. So I have to mow my lawn. Mow my lawn at least once a week, or the grass gets overgrown.
At least once a week on the grass gets overgrown.
Yep, and now we just have one more. It's so much work. I think one day I might just use a blank to chop down all my plants. What would we use to chop down something?
Chop the shears.
Nope. Your favorite thing is the shears, huh?
The rakes.
You're gonna chop with a rake? I don't think so.
I don't know the sharp.
Kadir, do you have any idea?
Yes, actually, may I see a question? Sorry, I missed.
What would we use to chop? To chop down all the plants?
I just use chop down all my plants. Actually, I'm not sure.
All right.
Next teacher.
What?
No.
Jefferson, do you have any idea what we would use to chop down the plants?
Sorry, teacher, I was not paying attention. I was trying to open the document in the Google Docs.
I see.
Teacher.
So what would we use to chop?
It was with me?
Anybody who knows the answer.
Teacher, what is the chop down? What does it mean?
To chop down is when well, it's sort of hard to explain unless we think of the implement. I'll just tell you guys, it's an axe. And when you chop down, it's when you do this. Hold on. So you take an axe in your hand and you hit like this.
Yes.
Until the thing falls over. Chop, chop, down.
Chop down, okay.
Chop down. So, the guy's going to get so angry at his garden, he's going to chop down all his plants.
Oh.
It's like a cut, you know?
Yeah, like a cut, but it's usually sort of like you chop down trees or things that are like really big, because you need that big tool to cut.
Okay, understand.
Okay.
All right. So,
Teacher.
Yeah. Question?
Next.
An axe. You wanted to know what the answer was? An axe.
In the text is A.
Yeah. This one here, AX. Ax. Questions? No?
No, thank you.
All right.
I
Then,
teacher,
yeah,
teacher,
yeah.
I told that in the text is AX. Okay, okay. Thank you.
All right. Jefferson, would you read this for us, our completed version of this little story?
Okay. My ear requires a lot of maintenance. Every day I will fill my watering can with the hose
Mhm.
6 times so I can water all my flowers. As I water, then I also clip dead branches and leaves with my shears. Then I rake all the dead leaves into a pile and use a spade to put them in my wheelbarrow so that I can bring them to the dumpster. Plus, I have to mow my lawn at least once a week, or the grass gets overgrown. It's so much work. I think one day I might just use an axe to chop down all my plants.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. Any questions before we write our own?
Teacher, actually, I have question. May I see the pictures?
Yes. Ah, sorry, sometimes it takes a second to load. There we go.
Yes, teacher. What about hand fork? Yes, actually, how can I use this gadget? I'm not
That's
sure.
usually used when you're planting things. So if you want to like mix up the soil, sometimes you just want to like break it up and make it looser. You use a hand fork to just kind of make it looser so you can plant plants easier.
Yes, okay. Thank you.
No problem. Any other questions?
No, teacher, only memorize the new vocabulary.
So what I want you guys to do now is to use this vocabulary as well as these vocabulary words to write a short paragraph just like the one we read. And tell me, what are some responsibilities you have around the house? So if the toilet gets clogged, do you have to use a plunger? Or do you use a step ladder to change a light bulb? What are some of the things you're responsible for to fix around your house? And once you guys are finished, I want you to put them in the chat box. Write at least 3 sentences about your chores. And probably the upper end would be like 6 sentences telling me about the things you do. And I'll switch. I'm going to show you the second set of vocabulary in a few minutes. I'll have this set up first, and then after a couple minutes, I'll switch to the next set in case you need inspiration. Of course, while you're writing, if you have any questions, just let me know, and I'll be happy to help you. You guys can have a couple more minutes, but try and finish up your paragraphs and put them in the chat box when you're ready. All right, this is the last minute. Put the finishing touches on your paragraph and put it into the chat box. Kako, are you there? Can you hear me? Kako? No? You see you said hi in the chat
Yes,
box.
teacher, I am finishing.
Ah, okay. I just wanted to make sure I haven't been talking to you. All right.
Okay, teacher.
Yeah, take your time. Finish up.
Teacher.
Yeah.
It was to write something in just one phrase or one sentence or more.
To write a few sentences similar to the one we read. How that guy was describing yard work. Like this.
Because I was writing, but it was not just one phrase, one sentence.
No, that's good. I want many sentences. Go ahead and put it in the chat box when you're ready. Oh, yours is already there, huh? No. No.
Let me see. Where will put this? Can you put this on the verbally chat?
Yeah, go ahead. Put it there.
Okay.
All right. I usually use a sandpaper to clean the walls while preparing to paint. But the last time I used one, I just bought a violin. Huh?
Fido, I think it's Fido in.
No, violin works, but okay. Why does it say time I used one, I just bought? I'm confused about where those sentences begin and end.
Ah, okay. Because it was the last time that I used one sandpaper. I had just bought.
So you should put a period after one, but the last time I used one, period. Right?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
Yes.
And then I just bought a violin. I need to adjust the bridge. How are those ideas connected? Are you using sandpaper for something on the bridge?
Sandpaper because I needed to cut and smooth the surface.
Oh, I see. So you use sandpaper a lot?
Sandpaper is not this. It's paper to pass on rugged surface, half surface. I think it's not.
Sounds like sandpaper.
So the bridge is a part of woody part of the violin that we needed to cut and smooth the surface to put the string attached to this.
So what is it you use? Sandpaper or something else?
I used the sandpaper to smooth the surface.
Cool. Awesome.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
It has
Oh.
another. Let me put another.
Go ahead, write as much as you want.
Okay. Screw.
Kadir, are you ready with yours yet?
Yes, of course.
Can you put it in the chat box? Ooh, wow, wow, great. Read it for us. All right, I have a couple corrections. You said, actually, I have a lot of responsibility because I am the only boy in my family. We need an article there. I use nails and hammers, make that plural, a lot. Maybe beside them, the screwdriver. We need an article before screwdriver. A pair of scissors and tape measure, because they are basic tools for fixing. Besides them, my father has a workroom. He was a carpenter. Wow. He has most of these tools, so I use most of them. And gardening, I use a shovel, a spade, an axe, and especially the hose and wheelbarrow, and a watering can. So you need articles before each of those objects, a or the. I have never used a lawnmower, and I must learn all of the tools about construction because I will see all of them a lot. Excellent. Well, I'm glad this was helpful vocabulary. You definitely need to use more articles when you write, but other than that, it was a great paragraph. You wrote a lot. Thank you, Kadir.
Thank you.
All right. And Kako, are you ready? Kako, are you there? All right.
Yes, yes, teacher. I will
Awesome.
put on the chat box now.
Perfect.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Mm.
Do you guys know that song? The waiting song for the Wheel of Fortune, I think.
I have been travel, teacher.
You what?
I have trouble to copy and paste my text.
Oh, I see. How
Sorry.
come? That's okay. What's wrong? Well, hopefully you can figure that out. In the meantime, while we're waiting for that, I have one more exercise for us where we're going to name the things we see in a picture. So,
Okay.
when you see something, you can just shout it out. What do you see in this picture? Anybody? What do you see in this picture?
Lawn mower.
Yeah. What else? There's lots in this picture.
Teacher, I can ask something. What is
Sure.
the difference between mower and, I am writing in chat box. How can I? What is the difference between
So
mover and mower?
the word you wrote is mover with a V. We have mower and mover.
Mower,
Moo.
mower. Okay, thank you.
What else do we see in this picture? What's that guy standing on? The green below him. What's all this stuff? Nobody? All right, so I'll do this one for you guys, but I expect more energy on the next one. In this picture, I see a lawnmower, grass, a boy, leaves, plants, rocks, I don't know, shoes. Lots of things. So on the next one, I want you guys to tell me everything you see. Just shout it out, whatever you see. What do you see?
I see globes,
Uh-huh. What else?
earth,
Uh-huh.
flowers,
Yep.
a spoon, not spoon, sorry, a fork. Looks
Uh-huh.
like a fork.
Yeah.
Hand
Hand fork, exactly.
Uh-huh.
Uh, it's a basket. I don't know if this is the name. Over.
This brown thing here?
Yes, yes. Looks like a
A pot?
part of a basket. Basket, I think.
Could be a basket. Yeah, oh, I see, because of the handle.
Yes, yes, exactly.
Yeah, it could be a basket. Yeah. Awesome. Well done. And what about these? What is this? Pretty yellow and white, blue things.
A flower.
Yeah.
The kind of the flower.
Yeah, flowers.
I know the name in Portuguese. I don't know if if it's the same in English.
Oh, I
It's
don't know
like,
what kind of flower these are.
uh, I don't know. Sorry.
I don't know either. No, that's okay. They're flowers of some kind. It doesn't matter what kind. All right, let's do it one more time. I want to have lots of participation. Be aggressive. Be excited. What do you see in this picture?
Teacher, actually, I want to ask a question. Action. What is the meaning of this action? You know, put a plant in the hole and
Planting.
you planting.
He's planting
Yes,
flowers.
planting flowers. Yes, actually, he has a gloves and he is planting flowers.
Uh-huh.
Yes,
All right.
maybe I can describe this picture. And
Sure.
there are two guys on the picture, and not two guys, four guys,
Uh-huh.
and they are collecting the leaves, that leaves,
Uh-huh.
maybe that branch,
Yep.
and they are cleaning the yard, and yes, and one guy carrying the leaves with what is that? I'm not sure. Burrow, heel borrow with heel borrow,
Uh-huh.
and another guy. This is rubbish, not rubbish, rubbish can maybe.
Yeah, you could say that, sure. And what
Yes.
about these guys back here? What are they using?
He is using. Actually, I know this, but I don't remember now. And rakes, yes. He is cleaning that leaves with rakes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Did we miss anything? Is there anything else in this picture?
Yes, actually, there is another guy with glasses,
Uh-huh.
and maybe he is holding a. I'm not sure. Actually, I can't see now.
Yeah, it's hard to see what he has. Could be a rake. Could be a shovel.
Shovel, probably.
Could be. All right. Well done. Anything else we missed in that picture? No. Okay, then I'm going to take my screen share down. Kako, you never got your thing copy pasted. It didn't work?
I couldn't paste the text that I typed, teacher. Then, if you allow me, I can read. It is short.
Sure. Go ahead and read it. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Saturday mornings, I usually do my chores around my house, and at the same time, I rest my mind from the stress of the daily responsibilities of the office. I do some physical exercise, mow the grass of my garden, chop one or other dry tree trunk using my axe, and always water my plants. I invite you to visit my house and see my front yard.
Awesome. That sounded really good. Well thought out. All right, guys. Do you have any other questions or comments before we finish up class today? Well, I've had a wonderful time with you guys. Thank you for coming and participating, keeping me company a little bit. And I hope to see you guys again soon.
See you.
See you.
Thank you,
Bye.
teacher.
Have a good day.
Bye.